Have you ever been in a crisis situation where you've been put into a job-dropping situation and have been asked to work correctly, sanely, and quickly? Would you be fascinated to know that a pandemic like COVID-19 affects more teams than individuals? My name is Saadia Batool, and I'm working as Manager Administration in DR with over 9 years of experience of managing people. When a pandemic like COVID-19 hits companies, it actually weakens the team structure. The glue to teamwork vanishes and towering ventures can see their fall. How can you avoid such a challenge that glares up into your way? This presentation is a short guide to show you how to prepare yourself for such a situation. Allow me to show you that how a team can work towards becoming more stronger in such a situation. Because often when you feel unsafe and weakened as an individual, you endure as a team. Here I'll be covering a 6-pronged approach to teamwork during the pandemic. We will be reassessing the barometer to teamwork and how to make it through. Let's go through them one by one. The first and foremost thing is resilience. In a crisis, the foremost challenge for a team is to recover quickly from a difficult situation and get back into shape. Withstanding the pressure of a pandemic situation becomes possible for a resilient team through which they can be as productive as desired. The ability to face pressure and not crack is something valuable for a team. An important point to note here is that discussions, communication, and a flexible workflow is required to attain this approach. The second point here is appreciation. Who doesn't like to be appreciated? Teamwork smoothens with a pinch of praise during crisis. In a pandemic, when a work environment is facing failure, the morale only goes down. Understand that telling your team about their little successes will let them work more effectively. The next point is preferring video over audio. When team members are working from home, they lack the basic interaction that is vital for a workflow. Team working from home must be encouraged to make more of video calls as much as they can. Take updates every now and then and ask the members to turn on their camera. Some members may hesitate to keep their cameras on, so it is important to ease a little bit on their hesitations. Tell your team that it is okay to have a messy room and have kids and pets walking by in the background. An important factor is to provide a safe channel to your team. A vital issue faced due to the lack of official contact is the virtual communication channel, which makes it harder to pick cues and sense the tones. Team members interacting over Zoom can often feel a lack of safe channel where they can talk about their issues. Crisis calls for lowering the performance standards sometimes and taking and making more room for emotional support. Next point is to notice the behavior. As mentioned earlier, noticing cues of a team member over virtual communication is hard and yet equally vital. Make sure that any member who's losing their best behavior is provided support, not backlash. Take notes while listening to your team members. Active listening and responding to their subtle reflexes is every bit important. Peer support is a vital role. The idea of peer support system is to create teams within a team. The problem is one person leading the team is that not every member receives the attention they require. Create a tier-based hierarchy in a way that a member can rely upon an immediate co-worker for support and advice. In this way, members do not have to look for higher levels for each and every problem. This pandemic is changing the way we perceive the norms of our work environment. Shifting to online work and virtual communication was a transition many teams found hard to manage. Adapting to the new normal became the formula for success. The more a team realizes that dynamics are now vastly different, the easier it is to keep going in the face of crisis. If you have any queries, leave them in the comments below and I'll be glad to reply them. Thank you.